is Meg B. Welcome to Liner Notes Radio. Our guest tonight is Chris Hamilton, frontman and songwriter for Radiation Puppy in Baltimore, Maryland, where we're broadcasting live from the Hotel RL. Chris is about to play a song called Emma off his new EP, which is called Persona Non Grata. Thanks for watching. Hi, this is Meg Bowen, and you are listening to Liner Notes Radio, a music business radio program set in Baltimore, broadcasting live every Monday from Hotel RL. Tonight we have with us a great local talent. His name is Chris Hamilton, and he is the frontman, principal songwriter for Radiation Puppy, which you can check out online at radiationpuppy.com. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Hi, Meg. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So on our show, we talk about the music business, and that goes from the artists who are out there writing their songs, trying to get booked at venues, and going to the next level, recording their music, selling it online. We go through the whole process here, and time management is definitely like a skill that you need as a musician. How do you best handle time management skills as far as organizing your schedule as a musician between day work that you may have and your band? How many people, first off, Radiation Puppy, how many people do you have in your band?
So there's 4 of us, including myself, so there are 4 of us total. We've contemplated for a while adding a 5th. We were at one point a 6-piece band.
Wow.
We've varied in size from over the past 20 years?
Yeah.
19 years, about.
I was going to ask how long you guys have been touring.
Yeah, 98, from 98 until, so 19
Present.
years.
Of the band members you have now, how many are original members?
You're looking at it.
That's an honest answer.
Yeah. But no, Mandy's played with me on and off for years, and so has Fuso.
What instruments does everybody cover in the band?
With our lineup right now, I play bass and I sing. Mandy sings and plays guitar. Fuso plays pianos, keyboards, and our new drummer Troy plays drums. So
wonderful. And you said that you guys have been around almost 20 years?
Yeah, 19 years.
Doesn't feel like it, yeah?
It when I say it out loud, it bothers me.
Oh, that's funny, because one of the songs on your new album is called 19 Again, so there you go. It's like a time machine.
I was younger than 19 when I when I started Radiation Puppy, so that's what's funny.
Well, and I wanted to give our viewers a little bit background on you. When did you first start playing, and what was your first instrument?
So my first instrument was piano.
Piano, okay.
I probably started playing piano when I was about 10 years old.
Did you take lessons, or did you self-teach
Yeah.
yourself?
So when I was young, I always wanted to be a drummer.
Oh.
That was the thing. I wanted to play the drums.
Did you have a favorite drummer as a child?
No.
Yeah, you just thought it would be
cool. It was cool. Animal was probably my favorite drummer. Animal
from Muppets.
Yeah.
He is a great inspiration for many.
So my parents were like, no, my parents had a beautiful baby grand piano in their house. So you have to play the piano.
Wow.
So I took 3 years lessons. I had to be about, 4th or 5th grade. How old are you then? 10, 9, 10, something like that.
9, 10.
It was about 9 or 10. I took a couple years of piano, and then I was like, enough of that. Then at a point, I guess I had to be about 13 years old. My dad had an old guitar that just sat there, and he would strum it every once in a while, but it was just there. And so I was like, I wanted to play. Everybody wants to be a rock star, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I started playing the guitar, and eventually I got an electric guitar, and I started playing. Then, I guess it was about 17, the guitar I had, it broke. Like the neck on it broke. I had to go to the shop to get it fixed. So it was without a guitar. So then I went back to the piano, started playing, composing on the piano, and then I moved on from there. And then I bought myself a drum set.
I was going to say, did you ever get your guitar fixed?
I did.
Yeah, okay.
I did get a drum, I eventually got a drum kit.
Did you practice every day? Did you make time every day to practice? Because I think some people just starting out, they don't know how much you have to put into it to get back out as a musician.
No.
You just played when you had the time.
I probably did play every day because I wanted to. Like, it wasn't like, I gotta put time to practice. I mean, every once in a while I would do that, right? Every once in a while I would take time and say, I should learn some different things. But more of that was when I was older. Once I was in bands and I was playing in groups, and I was like, how can I be better?
Yeah.
How can I should learn blues scales. I should learn different things.
So you wanted to be better to contribute to the other musicians around you, so that you guys could jam, sort of? Or?
The funny part is no. At a point, I don't know when I made this realization that I always wanted to be just a good enough player so that I could essentially tell other people what I wanted to do for my own songs. Like, I was a songwriter first, and everything else second.
Oh.
So I was like, I need to. It was in my mid-20s, and I was, I started taking violin lessons, right?
Wow.
And mostly because I was writing scores. I was writing scores and pieces of music, and I was like, I need to be able to talk.
You wanted to be able to speak in the voice of the violin?
Exactly.
So you're a multi-instrumentalist.
So yeah, I play. I feel like I play a bunch of instruments average.
Give us the rundown. So you started with piano and guitar.
Started with piano, then I played guitar. I guess then I started playing bass guitar, right? Then I started playing drums. I mean, I guess in there I'd play harmonica, things like that, and then violin.
Violin so and xylophone too.
Occasionally. I did. You're right. I'm on a record playing about xylophone now that you mention it. So I forgot all about that. But yeah.
And then with singing, did that come naturally, or did you have to do vocal coaching?
So Mandy in my band, I remember a time where. No, I would just sing, but we were recording our first record. I sat down with Mandy, and it was just like not sounding good in the studio, and she was like, "Look, all right, let me teach you some things about singing." It was, so I always joke. It was like, "Oh, well, Mandy taught me how to sing."
Right. Aw. Yeah. That's beautiful. So let's see here. After getting your musical instrumental skills chopped, getting strong on pretty much every instrument.
I wouldn't say strong.
When did you first decide you wanted to put your music together and play in a band capacity?
Oh, when I was 13. Like
13?
I wasn't strong as a musician. It was like.
But you had the desire.
Oh yeah, I wanted to be.
Collaborate.
Yeah, that was like what was fun. It was me and my friend Brian Cunningham. I'll tag him in this post. We would just sit around and play guitar. He played guitar and I played guitar, and we wanted to be in a band.
Wow.
Like, it was fun. Like, I wanted to write, and we wrote songs and like.
So in your first band, it was 2 people?
Well, we started with 2.
Uh-huh.
And then his cousin played drums.
Okay.
So then we were like, it was like 3 of us, right? So it's called Playground.
Playground?
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. Did you guys play any shows anywhere?
Yeah. We played at like.
Was your first show? Do you remember?
I do. I'm almost reluctant to say the date because that'll.
That's okay.
Me.
You can just say the venue.
I will say it was April 4th, 1997.
Wow. Okay.
It was in St. Joseph's Elementary. Siri's talking to me?
Yeah.
It was St. Joseph's Elementary School.
Uh-huh.
And they had like a fair, right?
Sorry, technology.
Siri's interrupting you. St. Joseph's Elementary School, and it was like a fair, and there was like a bunch of bands, and I don't know. It was. Here's what I remember though. There's the one thing I remember it. So I'm generally not nervous when I play. I mean, I say I never have, but I was so nervous.
Oh,
like
wow.
More than like.
Did you shake? I shook the first time I played.
I was just nervous leading up to it. Once I started playing,
felt natural.
It was fine.
That's
now,
great.
I've been nervous at gigs for other reasons after that. I've been nervous at gigs because I wasn't prepared. I've been nervous at gigs because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to get paid right.
Yeah,
like,
that's a big
for
part.
a lot of reasons having nothing to do with being in front of people and playing music. Like,
And then at those gigs where that was happening, once you got on the mic, were you fine? Because I was going to say, do you have any advice for people out there who have anxiety before they go play?
Practice?
Yeah.
I remember doing a gig for a while. We were playing R&B, and I remember doing this gig, and it was early on. I just felt like I wasn't confident of the material, like I didn't know it, and I was just literally there were 4 people in the crowd, and I was so nervous because I was like I just wasn't confident of the material that I was supposed to play. Another time I was scared. I was like, okay, we booked a show, and the band that was opening for us like substantially outdrew us. Like we drew a good crowd, and they drew a great crowd. So I was nervous that the people were going to leave. So it was like a completely different kind of nervous. I was nervous for reasons that had nothing to do with being in front of people. Like, and it really didn't matter if it was 10 people or 1 million people. I've never played a show for 1 million people, but I played a show for hundreds of people. You know, I played big outdoor festivals where there's hundreds and hundreds of people, and like, it's like
right. You didn't have that tension.
No, I haven't had that. Yeah. So I don't know. Some people, I talk to people that are. It's never been a thing for me. I don't know.
When you've been out and you playing a live show, do you have any interesting stories that came up? Something like a problem while you're on stage that you had to creatively handle, whether it was someone's instrument cutting out or someone gets up on stage who shouldn't be there. Have you ever had any interesting experiences?
I mean, like, that's like a weekly thing.
Weekly thing.
I mean, every gig I play, there's like something like that. I mean, I'm trying to think. I had a situation where, so for a while, and other musicians will probably attest to this, right? So you've got gear. And does your gear work all the time? Sometimes not. Do I have the money to fix my gear? Maybe not, right? So I would be backstage with a soldering iron, soldering my bass before I played.
I've never heard anyone mention that. That's amazing.
And it was okay. I was doing a gig, and so I bring a spare bass too.
That's smart. If you can afford to have a second instrument,
I was lucky that I had one. Which is also a funny story. The bass that I play, if you see me play, is actually Mandy's bass. That was
really.
It was that I borrowed once, like 15 years ago.
Borrowed, yes.
Never
It's one of those long-term library bass books that you just get to keep renewing the subscription to. Yeah.
Sorry, where's the sorry?
No, she's probably proud that it's getting good use.
I like to think so. I hope so. But I had another bass too. It didn't sound as good. It was a lot, and so we're doing a few songs that medley together. So there's really no break, stop, change, to change instruments. Right before the last song in the medley, the bass cuts out. The other bass the spare bass actually falls right down on my. So it's like I'm holding it up. It's on.
You can demonstrate.
I can't stand up. I don't know if the people at home can see. It falls right down onto my leg, so it's holding. So it's like I can't move.
You're playing and holding a bass up behind you,
right? Wow. And then literally, we stop, and there's like a 4 count in between the. I don't know. So I pop one off and pop one on, and then right back into it I go. So, but it just hit. Yeah.
The only thing that's ever happened to me during a live performance is my glasses started sliding down my nose. So I headbutt them off of me because it was more of a distraction and in my way. And it's just, and everybody's like, rock and roll.
I mean, once I remember playing this gig, it was outside, and it was like, I don't know, had to be like 100 and some degrees, no shade, and I was like, I'm going to pass out. So then it was like, don't pass out. I was like, I'm going to ruin the show if I pass out. Like, I just need to keep going and not pass out. But I've had people come on stage. That's like a regular thing.
So playing out in the elements has been interesting too. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap up the first segment, taking this look at Chris Hamilton's musical career and the early start of it. Please stay tuned to Liner Notes Radio. I'm Meg B, and this is Chris Hamilton. He's our wonderful guest, joining us live from Hotel RL in Baltimore, Maryland.
Thank you.
And now, here to perform a song from his latest EP, Persona Non Grata, is Chris Hamilton performing Emma live.
Bed patch on the floor, doesn't that show where we stand? And you must have broken all your fingers too, cause you also broke your plan. Well, darling, I need more than close. You forgot me understand you broke my dream. But then you called me on Friday at 2 a.m. So I'll never really say what you mean. Tough fight in this war of attrition, trying hard to overcome your weird situation. Not that you're exactly what we've been missing. If you wanna hear my side, just give it to someone else who wanna say, ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep? Ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep? Well, the guy that puts the razor on the school is soaking wet and all the while he locked the door at night and tell me, he said, maybe I'm in love with you since we managed to forget. Maybe you're in love with me, but you just don't know it. Running for the tree, hedging on his back, so I won't be down to the sea. Cause I know you find a good man one of these days, but I'm damn sure that he's not me. Mixed signals on the down to your world, and he stares like a dagger while I'm swallowing a pearl. Press your mouth to keep twirling on your curls, and I won't blame it on the booze when I come from with another girl. Ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep? Ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep? Ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep? Ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep? Maybe if you shut your eyes, take a deep breath and lie in bed, there'll be 8 or 9 hours in a pretty little life that you won't spend with my head. Ever, 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 won't you ever, ever, ever fall asleep?